This thing killing my eyes. I gotta go to court tomorrow for my mom. Shit crazy. Show you the walk. Walk into the stove. Walk into the stove. Walk into the stove. That's where we go. It's like Chestermcfly. You don't do more lives. But now you doing it again. Cause your eagles suck again. Sad but true. Hey, see Chester, I was just thinking about you. I was talking to Phoenix and I hit up Mountain Mama today. So I knew I had to hear from you, so that's a trifecta right there. I'm just going to get cigarettes. So I figured I'd do it like I used to go to the store, do a live video, like kill two birds with one stone, you know? Yeah, I miss you guys too. I just work all the time. It sucks. I went live at my job once, but they yelled at me for it. Like, you can't do that. Because I wanted to go live there, but they beat up my ass and killing me. You know what I mean? It just beats me down. I got to get a better job. I love my job, though. I love the people there. It's just, you know what I mean? It's tough. It is what it is, you know? But how you been? I see you in the comments every now and then. I haven't seen because I haven't been going live. I think that's why. Like I just got to be more involved in YouTube. It's a juggling act. You know what I mean? At least we can see you live now. Yeah. So I just gotta keep it up. Every time I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing more lives. Then I end up working. Like I'm like, they call me in certain nights where I'll plan like I'm gonna go live tomorrow night. And they're like, yo, can you come in tomorrow night? This guy didn't show up. I'll be like, all right. And then, you know what I mean? A week goes by, 2 weeks go by, and I'm like, damn, I haven't done a live in a while. So it sucks, you know. I'm good, yeah. It's a juggling act. Yeah, 100%, you know. But I don't know, how was the holidays? You have a good Christmas? I'm still like digging myself out the hole, but you know, it's worth it. Big wig splitter. Yeah, that's how I feel as an Eagles fan right now. But I think it's actually good. The Eagles need to get rid of that offensive coordinator. They got a pretty good team. Like I said, they just got to make a couple adjustments. That's how we won the Super Bowl. So, you know, it's not impossible. We're still a pretty good team. It's just tinkering, you know. That's what Howie Roseman does. But other than that, yeah, you know what I mean? Just been crazy though, like on the news and I don't know. I swear, like we living in like a different like time, you know? Like I feel like during COVID, like shit changed, you know? Because like shit was different. Like I don't know, everything has got weird after COVID. It never went back. It's been like I don't know. I feel like Back to the Future. Somebody went back in time and just fucked everything up. That's where everything like veered off. I'm not the only one that thinks that, you know. Yeah, but the Lions, the same thing. You guys just have to make a couple adjustments, you know. Everybody was acting like every year they act like the Packers are like the most incredible team ever. I just think Jordan Love's a choke artist. I think what they're trying to do, what the NFL wants to do, they want the Bills to win. They want the Bills to be that team, you know? Like, I don't know. I think it might be like, I hate to say it, the Rams, maybe in the Bills in the Super Bowl, you know? I agree. Things are changed. Yeah, the timeline split. So it's just weird, you know? But we gotta be out here. Just trying to make shit work, basically. At the end of the day, I know even with music, man, like ain't nobody putting out new music anymore. I remember like when I was a kid, it was like every Friday there's a new movie coming out, and every Tuesday there'd be like new albums coming out. Like when you go like Coconuts or The Wall, you know what I mean? Like or Sam Goody, whatever. Like or Tower Records. They always had like new music every Tuesday. Now it's like I don't know when's the last time an artist that's you know besides Drake or Kendrick Lamar that you heard coming out with some shit. It's been a while. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I just think something's got to give. You know, but it could be worse. Could be a Raiders fan. Yeah, that's true. That's terrible. I mean, that's crazy though. Like most of those fans are probably based from LA and like Oakland. You know what I mean? Like Las Vegas probably never really had a real fan base for them. So, you know what I mean? Like they got Vegas, that's cool. It's like more of an attraction. Like if you play the Raiders, you go to Vegas. Like your team gets to go to Vegas. So it's pretty cool. So playing them just to go to Vegas is cool. But they want places like that to win. That's why that Vegas hockey team won the Stanley Cup a couple years ago. Flyers haven't won shit since the '70s, but the fucking first year that Las Vegas team came out, the Las Vegas Knights, they won the Stanley Cup. Get the fuck out of here! It is just as delusional as Cowboy fans. Fans, you can call them that. They're some of the worst people. They're so delusional, man. I see a couple people on here like, yeah, the Eagles are on the sofa with us for the playoffs. Like, bitch, you guys ain't done shit. They're the only team in the NFC that never made the NFC Championship game. Like in I like in 30 years, they're the only team that never made it. Every other team in the NFC made it to the NFC Championship game. You know what I mean? Even the Commanders, which is crazy. I would love to go to a game there in Vegas, though. That would be the shit. Imagine like going to see the Lions or the Eagles in Vegas. Like that'd be a dope time, though. So like on the vacation tip, that's a smart move. That's a smart business move. Let's hope this gas station's open. Let's hope this card works. I'm crossing my fingers. We're gonna try to get a cheap pack in for us, a soft pack. Crossing here. I'm not trying to get run over in front of a police station. But yo, Detroit, I think the Pistons are doing great. Y'all got a good basketball team. I was shocked how good the fucking Pistons were. We played the Pistons. I'm like, we gonna beat the Pistons. No, they beat our ass. Like y'all got a pretty good basketball team. I give you that. The Sixers, I think they can be a good team. I think Paul George got hurt. Like I seen that like during the game, so I didn't even check. I've been staying away from sports because I'm angry. All right, hold up. I'm at the stove. These work. Yeah. Hey, can I get a pack of Newport Box 100 soft pack? Yeah, the soft pack. That's it. There. All right. Approved. Thank you. Got 6 people up in here. At least we got smokes. Yeah, it's like always cheaper to buy a soft pack. It's like what, $12? 12 something ain't too bad. How much do cigarettes cost near you? I got people from New York that tell me like, yeah, it's like $21 a pack. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that shit is crazy. I remember when I first started smoking. Let me pack these bitches. I'm trying to get one. Sorry, but I remember when I first started smoking, I could skip lunch and get like $2 and get a pack of cigarettes for like $1.80 or whatever. Still have enough money. I still have change left over. You can't do that shit. $25 a pack. That's fucking nuts. Mason experts. Huh? Experts. Export. Uh, yeah, it's just weird how much they cost. Oh, the taxes and shit. Yeah, that shit's crazy. A lot of these cigarettes, even from PA, like if you look at them, see this John's good. I got the Pennsylvania. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a, you know what I mean, like a little jaunt on there telling you where it's from. But there's a lot of places around here that it's from Delaware. A lot of times, I see Delaware stickers on there. So they're buying them cheap from Delaware or Indian reservations and selling them at these gas stations, making a come up. You know, because that PA tax will get you. Yeah, you're right with the name brands. I don't care, but it's not me so much. I had to split this pack, so I don't even smoke a full pack. I smoke like maybe like 6 or 7 cigarettes a day. Oh, come on! Why are you being such a pain in the ass to come out? There we go. Got one. That's all I wanted. Hold on. Sorry. There we go. This one. Put this one upside down. Bang. That's the lucky. Menthol. We don't get that up here. Oh yeah, I heard that they banned all menthol cigarettes. That's fucking nuts. I don't know how you could even do that. In Philadelphia, we would have a riot. Like no bullshit. Ban menthol cigarettes in Philly. They killing you. Unaliving you. Unalive. Not the K word. Yeah, it's crazy. Weed is legal, but menthol cigarettes are not allowed up here. That's fucking crazy. You guys got really good weed in Canada. Canada was ahead of the game on that, like legalizing it on the federal level. Yeah, weed is yeah, but the crazy thing is though, like, so I got my medical card. I gotta pay because I go for another visit, so I pay for like a double doctor visit when I go once a year. So I pay like $300 a year basically to keep my weed card. And I know places like what you call it, Delaware, where it's all legal now across the whole state, but people still get their medical card. I never understood that. Like, if it's legal, I'm not gonna get a fucking medical card. I'll stop paying for that shit. But I was part of the Pennsylvania first 500. The first 500 people to get a medical card. I was part of that shit. And I was the first person on probation at the time who was allowed to smoke weed in Pennsylvania, in Delaware County. So, you know what I mean? They hated me for that. I'm PO, was an asshole. As soon as I got that card, he dropped me as a client. And I haven't gotten in trouble since. So, it's a blessing, you know? Casey and I bring back 2 cartons for my bestie. From where? From America? That's super cool. I always wondered, like, because like everybody always talks about like the U.S. Mexico border, but I guarantee you, like, because the border between America and Canada is so fucking long, it's like the biggest border in the world. There's got to be spots where people just walk right through and nobody gives a shit. It's like all woods. You know what I mean? There's got to be places like that. I know it's weird, like in Detroit. I don't think we have wig splitters in here anymore, but if you're in Detroit, I think if you drive down, because of the way like the map is set up, like the way the city is, you end up in Canada when you go south, which is fucking weird, you know? I always wanted to go to Canada. There's a lot of people in Canada. Now I was watching this video, like Alberta. Yeah, maybe you can answer this. That want to join America. They want to be part of America. They're like, fuck Canada. We pay all these extra taxes, and like it goes to all these like woke places like Toronto, and we're getting fucked like in Alberta and shit. That's what I heard. That's what they're saying. Is there any truth to that? A family tried a couple years ago. I believe it. I'm walking by this high school or this middle school, still in the dark. Here we go. I just always wondered, like, a lot of these like high schools and middle schools, they have like a nuclear bomb shelter. It says in there, TOAB, too expensive to live in Alberta. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, they're saying they want to be part of America. That'd be crazy. Oh yeah, this is what I was saying. Oh no, I hit the. Can you hear me? Did I lose my voice? I hope I didn't mute myself. Hopefully you could hear me. But where's that? Where's that? Yeah, yeah. See, it's got like a nuclear sign. So something happens. Something happens. You're supposed to be able to go there. Manitoba, Ottawa, Saskatchewan is better income and expenses for a living. I hear you, bud. Good stuff. Yeah, no, I always hit that button. There's a microphone's right next to the camera spinny thing. You know what I mean? I don't know what's gonna happen. Trump talking about taking over Greenland and shit. Yo, that shit crazy. That shit really is crazy. But I don't know if that really happened. Like Canada became part of America, or like Greenland, like America would be like fucking unstoppable. But they got to start fucking making shit here instead of sending everything to China. That's the problem. Can make shit here. You know, make more jobs. Like this country could be all right. Well, let's fucking go. Hey, what's happening? Anyone can go to the school. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like if a nuke was coming, like I question that. Like, would I be able to go to that school and hide? Or be like, no, only students. You know what I mean? Who knows? And I don't think you probably have enough shit in there, like food or whatever, to survive. You run out in like a couple weeks, depending on how many people are in there. So you're fucked regardless, you know. But yeah, I didn't know if like that was true. Like, because people were telling me like Canada never be part of America. I hate America. I'm like, really? I know, like, we fought and stuff during 1812 or whatever. But Canada's like, I look at Canada like our brother. You know what I mean? Like Canada's like we're like brothers. You know. Oh, what the hell? Message held. Don't be afraid, dude. The more you try to cut your balls, the more comfortable they'll get. Nah, man, that's so weird. There's a famous song by Wu Tang. Bitch, I let my nuts tang. This is Wu Tang. That's what I do. You know what I mean? So I would never do that. I ain't. They wanted me to get the when I had my second. When I had Giovanni, they're like, you should get a vasectomy. I didn't want to do that shit. That's like getting neutered. I felt like a dog. I'm not doing that. So I never get rid of my nuts. To the guy asking that weird question. Canadians suck. No, they don't. Canadians are the shit. I love Canada. I'll say there's like in the Olympics, like if America has to play Russia and then like we lose and Canada's playing, I'm like, yeah, I want fucking Canada win. You know what I mean? Canadians are more opportunistic. How's that? I think Canadians are nicer than your average American. 100%. Canadians are like way nicer than us. But like then you got like the South though, like they're really nice too. I'm just used to assholes from Philly, you know. There's a lot of them out here. But yeah, there are like our cousins. Blanket statement, Serge. You alone suck. Yeah, man, like I love Canada. And see Chester is like a real one. She's been with me like for years now, you know, so I remember when I first started talking to you and you were like talking to somebody's live, you're like, how do I get a YouTube? I'm like, you have a YouTube and you can make and that's when you started going. Remember that? So like I've been with C Chester for a while. Like she's a real one. She's family to me, you know. Nah, I run into 100 Canadians, maybe the ones that come to US are more grifters. Solid, my friend. Hell yeah. And nah, man, like I mean I think Canada's like America. We're like different parts of Canada are like they're different, you know what I mean? Like if people from America from like the South went to Canada, some people in Canada be like, yo, Americans are so nice. But if you had some crazy Philadelphians, I mean, I'm sure they would give us a bad name, you know? But that's the one good thing about Philadelphia. It's our rebellious spirit. It's how we got free in the first place. And it still lives inside of us to this very day. So I don't know. I love Canada. You told me about the Jow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you started doing videos like, so we go way back, me and C. Chester. She's good people. That's my sister right there. Let me see if I can switch the internet on real quick. Yeah, hello from down south. New Orleans. Oh shit, what's up, New Orleans? That's what I'm saying. Everybody I talked to, I met a couple people from there like, you sound like a Creole. Like they tell me. I'm like, nah, man, it's just I'm an Italian Philadelphia dude. That's how we sound. But yeah, I got told once, like, yeah, you sound like you Creole. Like, I'm not Creole. That's cool though. My, my wife's passed down the sofa. Are you a femboy or a girl? Well, considering my wife just opened my door, I'm straight as they come. I'm so straight it sticks out. You know what I mean? You alright, babe? I'm doing it live. Yep, that Brooklyn needs. I, I'm from Philly, yo. So Brooklyn, Brooklyn's. I think it used to be a scary place, but now it's like all diverse. Philly's doing the same shit though. Like I was saying the other day, like West Philly used to be real ghetto, and now you go down there and it's like all diversified. You see like all these white ladies walking little dogs and shit. This shit's funny. Oh, I feel like a bird taking this thing off. Ah, that's funny. You want some treats? Oh, look who it is. You want to see the most famous sewer cat in the world? Tell your beautiful family hello. C. Chester says hello. What are you eating? You got a soda out there? Tell your beautiful family we all came to Ellis Island at some point. Well, actually, my nonna mom, it's actually a crazy story. She met my nonna. Her dad came over during World War I, and he got shot. You got treats down here. You ain't eat them. But he got shot by a German. Got the Purple Heart, became a U.S. citizen. Went back to Italy with my grandma, and then came back to America. Had another family. So we got like another family, something different. But she stayed there. Met my nonna. He ran from the Nazis. She hit him. They fell in love. Had my dad and my nonna and my uncle. Well, I'm named after my uncle John. And then they came back to the States, so no Ellis Island because my other mom was already a citizen. Yeah. Eat some of your treats. You're being funny. I hooked you up. I love how her hair turned out. Thank you. I want to do it again. What do you want? Oh, you want some wet food? I gave you a whole bunch of treats. Eat your treats. This cat's so picky. Look at this cat. This is Lily. Let me show you the patterns on her. Yeah. It's the sewer cat. They're like, that cat's worth money because it's a Bengal cat. See her patterns? I mean, she's a sewer cat. You a good girl? Yeah. But yeah, no, I want to do her hair again when her roots come in, so then I can hit it again, and then next time it could be like whiter. I want it like bleach blonde. It's like see, it's like a yellowish color now. This needs to be hit one more time. That man, I don't hurt no animals. What's wrong with you? Anybody that hurts animals is a serial killer, serial unaliver, a serial unaliver. Can't say Keller. We'll say. Can't say that word. Yeah. My cat came from a cemetery. That's awesome. My cat, yeah, was a sewer cat that I would feed. She came at the sewer. Everyone's like, yo, that cat's worth a lot of money. Sell me your cat. And now I'm selling you my cat. I want to get her a leash. She like goes for walks with us and shit. She'll follow us. I'm a troll. I got good trolls on my side there. Cheers. Or in Italian we say chin down. Yeah, you gotta love animals. Animals are good. What are you watching? What's this about? Yeah, I love animals. I get animals that follow me. It's weird. You want to hear? Want to hear about my Christmas miracle? Yeah, this is that. You got to hear about my Christmas miracle. See, Chester. Mm. So I'm out front of the house, and I'm with Aunt Jackie, um, Mom McFly's sister, and there's like drones that like fly at the bottom of my street. Sounds like weird, but I don't know. I got videos of them. They're like always there. We saw a drone. Now I looked down, and it was a dog, like running in the middle of the street. Mine is a rescue him before Camo. I was allergic to cats after Camo. I'm not allergic to cats anymore. That's crazy. So yeah, so we're looking at drones, and then we see a dog in the middle of the street. And what would your message be? That's 1 year old. Don't have a dad and a mom in their life, and there's they are active in the streets and grew up in an environment that looked up to their OG. I mean, that's how my life was. Try not to make too many mistakes and grow from your mistakes. You know what I mean? And you should be all right. And recognize patterns. You know, you get with a girl and you see girls doing the same ish as your ex, leave them immediately. You see people trying to do grimy things, get away from that situation, learn from it, and grow. But yeah, I saw that dog in the middle of the street, and it looked like a car was like coming next to it. I'm like, come on, get out the street. It looked like the car ran over the fucking dog. I swear to fucking God. And then like we look, and the dog ran out and looked like it was fine. And the dog ran up to us, and it was crazy. And we had the dog, and I didn't know what to do. And we were like, we're gonna walk to the police station to give him the dog because it's Christmas, and they had food out ready for us to eat. And then I look at the bottom of the street, I see all these like flashlights, and it's like the family, and they're like looking for the dog, and I brought the dog up to them, like, "Yo, is this your dog?" And they're like, "Yeah." And yeah, I gave him the dog. It was a Christmas miracle, you know. I thought the dog got hit by the car. I don't know how it did. It was crazy. Uh, I can't wait till like next month. I'm gonna try to get a new iPhone. That's what keeps saying I brought it out of space. So either get a new iPhone with my company or go to Comcast. We'll see what's up. But I don't know. I just want to go to the store really, and then get back in time. Yeah, it was a Christmas miracle. That was crazy. I'm gonna smoke this cigarette, and then after that, I'm gonna end this live because I gotta get up early. I gotta go to court for my mom. She uh she has like early stages of dementia, and they're like trying to put her in a home, and it's just been tough. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to see if we can get somebody to come there and help her, and then I think we'll be pretty good, you know. But that's just a problem getting to that point because they continued it. So tomorrow, hopefully, everything goes well, and we'll see what happens, you know. So you know, Kev, you know, pray for my mom, yo. That's weird. I don't like my camera, but yeah, no, it just happens, you know. People get old and forgetful. She's still doing things on her own. We got her a phone, but she don't answer it. So it's a pain in the ass to get a hold of her. She lives in another town far from me. If she could get closer to me, it'd be so much better. But they're like, yeah, take her to the ER and then we'll get her in a home. I'm like, no, I would never do that. That's not right. Let's try to get her help first. And you know, if it gets to that point, we'll do that. That should be the last thing we want to do, you know. But yeah, but it was great talking to you. Um, I haven't talked to you in a while. Thanks for sticking with me the whole time. Um, yeah, you're my Canadian sister. You know, I love you for real. Like, there's certain people on here that like just make my day better. You know, so it's always good talking to you. Yeah, we're at like 33 minutes. I just want to do like a little live. I'm trying to get back out here, so I'm gonna try to be out and doing more lives. So definitely stop by, and we'll see what happens. I know Mount Mama said she's working on a new podcast, so I don't know. I want to try to get a solid schedule that's the same every week. And if I could do that, then maybe I can get into it too. So we'll see. But I'm trying. But either way, it was good talking to you. I love you. See Chester. I'm gonna get going. I hope you have a great night, and it's always a pleasure. So yeah, I'm gonna get going. It was good talking to you. Have a good night, and I'll be seeing you around. I'm gonna try to be doing more lives. So thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Love you, see Chester. Peace out.